Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Is your girl Sylvia. So yesterday morning, Omashola started looking for his chicken, and everywhere was on fire in the kitchen because he gave it to White Money to keep for him. So White Money now went there, didn't see the meat. It was the way they started parrying that they now started asking them because Adekunle was there, Ike was there. They are all suspects. They now told him, okay, he should check the freezer. That was when he now checked the freezer and saw his meat. I was like, they should thank their stars that he saw that meat. If not, now come on, they go carry and come on for Big Brother house. So that was how they just respected themselves. I don't think they know who Omashola is. Omashola is a full-time madman, but I don't think they know that. So that was that about the missing chicken and all of that, because they later found it. So next was Kim Opera complaining to Perry about the kissing thing between Cross and Ilebaye. I know that there is that kissing would cause trouble because what in God's name is that Ilebaye and Cross doing? I don't really get that kind of playship or relationship or situationship. But she said Cross will be claiming that he likes her, and at the end of the day, he'll be messing up and all of that. You get. Meanwhile, I think Perry also likes this Kim Opera, but when somebody bring case of another person which she liked you know, go say anything than to just try to calm her whole situation. And Sissy also complained about the whole behavior of Ilebaye. See, some people will be calling it content, but then I think she's abusing the opportunity she had with those people. Do you get? At some point, though, not all the time. Next was me seeing Cross playing with Angel. Like, they always say it's always the women are the ashawo, but I think Cross is an ashawo. Because Cross cannot just stay one place with one particular person. Like they said, Nini always said during their sets in Shine Your Eyes, he does is kiss, kiss. So I feel like what he think that is his strategy in that house to get when he kiss around or play around with every other girl, then to see him like this bad boy deck instead of Adekunle. But yeah, well, I just hope it works for them because this Sunday, I think is going to be a king size eviction. Let me just watch and see. Sha. Angel is such a nice person, but her problem is her mood swings. That's just my problem with her. Oh, my people, oh, that's how Messi and Omashola was having conversation. Messi was telling Omashola that she be like say she go born pikin, that she's not thinking of having a child maybe next year and probably getting married. I don't know whether that thing is just to say to trend on social media. Probably she felt like that will make her trend, or she's just joking. Well, at this point, this All Stars, Messi is not just everywhere. Like we don't really feel her presence anymore. It's was basically some certain people in the house are carrying the show. That means if she's not really prepared outside before she comes inside of the house, a lot of people will be a threat to her. I'm just being honest with you guys. Please allow me to comment some at this particular week because guy is really trying in this his head of house. Like it was serene, it was okay, and I like the fact that he always makes some word of affirmation, even with the housemates. Like he carries everybody along, and group of people in that house are very difficult to handle. So I give it up to Summer for his amazing week. So, guys, next was this Titus task. Have team trust, tasty, irresistible, unique, and satisfaction. And they were meant to cook. And after the group cooked, Tolanibaj tasted and gave her own grade. I think Kim Opera too, but the one that drew my attention was Kim Opera's way of facial expression about giving the what is it called, the results of her own food and the mark. So it was just funny because the housemates are there with you now. Those people that cook the food, you get, doesn't mean that they don't know how to cook. So at the end of the day, it was even her team, Kim Opera, that won Team Trust, and congratulations to them, guys. Next was Big Brother gave them a comedy night. I love that, at least to ease the tension in the house and slash their wager. Do you get, guys? So after their wager task, Akpororo, Deeone, and Dextalker were the ones that they invited for the comedy night. They all have although initially they were not laughing at the jokes, they felt the jokes were dry. But at some point they started losing up, and I'm glad they did, at least to ease the tension in the house, and also for the housemates to laugh away the tension of coming eviction. Do you get? So after the whole comedy stuff, Big Brother now had to call the result of their wager, and trust me, they were glad because they won their wager. Yes, at least for them to see food in that house. Do you get? Guys, it's always food that is the problem. So next was Ceec, Ike, and Mashallah having conversation, and then they were just talking about how the tension house, how the house was full of tension, and Sissy saying how happy she was that this comedy night came because at least it eased some tensions in the house. There are some things that you cannot just condone in the house, giving an illustration of how Ilebaye dragged out her wig, saying that she's playing, and she has some sprays in the wig, so it made her, because of the dragging, she even dragged some frontals of her hair that the normal hair would have reacted, but she didn't. Yeah, I think that girl plays too much and she doesn't know her boundaries as age wise. Do you get? But I just feel that subsequently this house is going to be more boring than they take because people will be going. Do you get? So Big Brother now brought punishment for some of the housemates that has been disobeying in the house, which was Ike, Cross, and Tolanibaj. Like that kind of punishment, I've not seen it before. Tissues were just rolled out everywhere, and he actually told Ike and Tolanibaj to be rolling them, and then gave Cross his own punishments. Like they didn't see it coming. I understand the fact that you don't know when you're offended. Even the housemates were just so happy because they were dancing that thank God they didn't fall into Big Brother's trap for disobeying him or something. So our bad bitch, Tolani Badge, is not going to now have time to take care of new. Rather, she'll be busy rolling tissues. The kind of punishment Biggie gives in that house is just very funny. So Missy and Fraud were having conversation this morning. Fraud was telling Missy that he had a dream where the him, Messi, and White Money was in the finals. Like everybody's just having dreams, but I just hope it comes to reality anyway. There's nothing like fate. There is nothing as good and bold as fate. I like his fate to be in the finals, or who knows, possibly he may end up being in the finals. Do you get? So I think Messi is now boring enough. Like she's thinking maybe these people, I don't really show people content anymore. She now went to Ike. I was not telling Ike, you told me you're going to make me breakfast, so we went to breakfast. Ike was just laughing and they were just having the conversation. In my mind, I was like, Missy is kind of hibernated. How would I use it? MIA. Like she's not like a shadow that is more like a CC Ilebaye doing, and Ike is carrying that shoe on their head. Like, quote me wrong if I'm wrong anyway, but you know her fans will always say it's Messi, Messi, Messi. They just love her. So even if she win again, it just she's already prepared before coming inside the house. Do you get, guys? So if you've watched to this point, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate, and thank you again, again, and again. And see you guys in my next video. Bye.